AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Yeah. That was a good yeah, man.
That was good.
Does that mean we lost? No way. No way. Shout out to Julius, man. Oh, boy, how you feeling, man? Back in the building, man. All right.
Yeah. Keep us humble. Keep us humble.
I've seen better nights. Flea, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I'm here. Feeling good. Eyes healed up. You know what I mean? Back to normal.
If I don't notice you get a cut, you make sure I know that you got one.
Nah, I was talking about my eye. You noticed I got a cut. I said nothing to you about anything about getting sliced up.
Correct.
You said you told me. Huh?
Oh,
thank you. I appreciate you.
like when AllBall just gets his braids done, somehow something drops on the floor, and you pull the same maneuver.
Oh, I was name dropping. Let me pick up the names.
Mad light skin behavior. It is crazy.
I'm sorry.
You ain't got no glasses on. You're looking like this at the
like, the camera. Shit's bright. Shit is bright. You know?
Right. I didn't say nothing. I was just saving it for the live. Throw you right under the bus. Fuck we talking about.
Sucker.
We live.
Big Flea. Never get show.
Ain't nothing like it. Come on, baby Bubba. Knicks. With the win.
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
Come on, man. Knicks finally off that bullish. Come on, man. 128-116 victory over the Chicago Bulls. The New York Knickerbockers. They stepped it up. My bad. I didn't put the box score up. After I just said I put the box score up when we were off live. How dare I? 23 points for Josh Giddey. It felt like he had more. Jesus Christ. I think they said his fourth triple-double at the Garden. He has 8 triple-doubles in his career. He's third behind Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls history. 17 and 14 for Vucevic. He was getting on my nerves. I think he's a little bit dirty, Flea. I don't care what you say. 14 and 7 for Butzilis. He's calmed down, gone back to earth. People calling him the next, like, whatever version, whatever country he's from, Jordan. 14 for Isaac Okoro. They said 7 guys in double figures. Yep, but that's 7 guys off the bench. Patrick Williams and Jalen Smith, who I've liked since Indiana, by the way. Heard of they finally calmed his ass down. God, you a bum. 1 for 5 from the field. Specialist. And who's the guy that killed us? Oh no, that was he didn't play today. Yeah. How you say his first name, please? Ayo?
Oh, Donsumo?
Yeah, Donsumo. He scored 22 on us on Friday. 21. 3 guys over 20 points with the Knicks today. 21 for OG, 20 for Anthony Towns. He had 20 and 15. 10 points for Mikal Bridges, 31 for Jalen Brunson, big body. Josh Hart, big bounce back. 14 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. He had a couple turnovers. Somebody was like, he got to throw them turnovers out there. He shot 10 shots. It didn't feel like he shot 10. 15 points for Jordan Clarkson off the bench. That's who I was excited about because he's still in that spotlight. Coming back. He coming for your spot, Deuce. It's on and popping. Tyler Cole at 31 seconds of playing time. That's right, Mike Brown. That's right. If your bum ass can't play, sit your ass on that bench. Super proud of our guy, Tyler Cole, Mike Brown, Flea. Get him up out of there. I think our guy AllBall froze up. Yeah, he'll be back in a second. Super proud. Keep them bums on the bench, man. Enough is enough with the shenanigans. Let's get into it. What's your reaction for the game, man?
Way to respond to a little bit of early season adversity, right? Think we needed a little home cooking. Niggas was on the road. We back at the crib now, so we'll be at the crib now. I think the next 7 games, right? We got a 7-game homestand. We start today, Chicago, then tomorrow back to back with the Wizards. So definitely nice to always be at home for some home cooking and get back on the winning stride. I thought we did everything. This was the best game of the season for us. Let me just call it how it is in terms of how everything was clicking on offense and defense. I just was proud of how we bounced back. Right, Chicago really took it to us, and Chicago kind of outplayed us, out-toughed us, did everything better than us on the offensive and defensive end in Chicago on Friday night, and I think this was a great way to bounce back. So I'm happy about the win. I don't want to go out of order, so I want to let my OG talk to us about what he saw tonight. But I'll get back into how I feel about it in a second.
Can y'all hear me clear?
Absolutely.
I'm always gonna play devil's advocate. I'm not gonna give nobody props for doing what they supposed to do. This is how we supposed to beat teams like Chicago. We are the better team. We have the better talent. They don't have Kobe White, their best player. So this is what we supposed to do. For me, took too many threes, even though we knocked them down. We're starting to fall in love with the 3-point shot a little bit too much. Mike Brown is trying to play us as if we're Golden State. We know he was on that bench for a long time, but he has to realize we don't have Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry. And I'm starting to see that's the type of basketball we're trying to play. I don't like it. Cat got into the post one time, the whole game. The whole game. Every game there's a mismatch with him, and he doesn't take advantage of it. I don't like that he likes to stand at the top of the key and just does that one move with the right, going to the basket. It's just it's just like I said, great win, a must needed win, but I'm not gonna give you props for something you should have done. We're still bad defensively. He's like OG's the only one that can play defense as far as getting deflections, things of that nature. Um, yeah, and like I said, if we don't knock down a lot of those 3-point shots, you know, I just always gotta play devil's advocate. If we're trying to win a championship and we have to have like historic night from 3 to beat a team like Chicago, we championship contenders. So I'm not gonna brag and boast about a win that we should have won. Cat isn't dominant. For us to be successful, Cat has to be dominant. Um, I don't like Mike Brown's rotations. I'm just being honest. For a lot of these guys to get in the game before Deuce, why is Yabusele still getting minutes? Like seriously, why is he still getting minutes? So for me, I think we're a long way. Flea's been saying this. But I'm not gonna sit up here and be happy about this when it was the Chicago Bulls, who doesn't have their best player, and it was at home. But Flea
Giddy's their
says this
best
all
player. Kobe White
right.
ain't their best player. Giddy their best player. We could kill that.
And we can argue that one day if we want
We
to. It's
could
not a
kill that.
problem. I
That's
totally
nice.
We could
disagree.
kill that. We could kill
Totally
that.
disagree. I totally disagree. But you know, like I said, I'm not happy at all because we lost 3 games we shouldn't have lost. So I'm not gonna get up here and go crazy. The Chicago Bulls, even though they've been playing us tough the last couple years, even when we had Tibbs, but still, I don't understand how we struggle so much against teams when we're just clearly 1 through 8, 1 through 9, the better basketball team. It's something about us that when guys see us, they see food. And I don't understand. I really don't. So, like I said, everybody in the comments want to go crazy and be happy about tonight. Fine. I'm gonna be the stickler, the old man sitting on the porch with the screen door. Boom. Egg me, curse me, I'll do all of that. But for me, if y'all really gonna get excited to beat the Kobe White list, Chicago Bulls, what the fuck? Oh, like, come on, man. Come on. So for me, um, a must needed win. And I'm Flea was 100% correct. We didn't have a plan. Mike Brown is not it. Um, I don't in 6 games. I don't like him. I don't like him. I'm sorry, I don't like him. And Mitchell Robinson looks very unhappy. Did y'all see when he waved off Jalen Brunson?
Mitchell Robinson. I
Listen,
probably missed that.
Yo,
I'll
hold
be
on.
honest, I missed that.
All ball has the super scope on Bochinche on the body language. Bochinche.
I missed that.
Me too.
listen, Mitchell Robinson is not happy. We're not happy with him as Knicks fans. But I'm gonna be honest. Mike Brown's rotations, some of these guys getting all these minutes, a la Shamit, Yabusele, Clarkson. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like it. I don't like it, but must needed win. But there's a lot of things we need to work on. We are watching um teams, and I'm gonna let Flea cook. If we meet up with an OKC in the finals, the way we're playing basketball, we get blown off the floor. We looking at teams like Philly with that backcourt and B getting healthy about a season. We're looking at Milwaukee, which I thought was going to be dirt, will now probably give us light problems. So for me, we got to get it together. Fleet always says it's a process, and I'm starting to really believe that. But I'm very concerned about Mike Brown and how he's going to coach the rest of the season. For me, it's not about tonight's game. It's about how we've looked in those losses, the teams we should have beaten. And like I said, tonight, I don't like that we're falling in love with the 3-point shot. That is not going to have us successful at the end of the season. So for me, a must needed win to get things back on track to get to 500. But I'm not impressed at all. Like I said, I'm not going to give nobody props for something they should have done. You made the child. You're a father. I'm not going to give you props for being a father. That's your fucking job. The Knicks' job, beat the teams you're supposed to beat the teams that you're better than, beat the teams that you have way more talent than. Simple and plain.
The chat is hilarious right now, but all ball's picture painting is be hilarious. I'm just picturing him being an old man behind the screen door. This shit happened. I was trying to hold in my laugh. Flea. I mean, what's your response to how'd you react to the game? What you think about the game? And of course, all ball, he ironically Bill Belichick in there right now.
Hold on, Fleet, just real quick. I'm sorry, I can't see no chat. If the beautiful ladies of AllBall TV's in the building, Tori B, Darlene B, big shout out to y'all, the beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, sexy ladies. I can't see the chat. Shout out to y'all. Miss y'all.
Darlene B, what up? Yeah. Appreciate y'all for real. Appreciate everybody in the chat for real.
They say all ball needs a cigarette.
Yeah. Hey, Flea, look, the chat rate of pop bottles. We beat the Chicago Bulls. We back on track, right?
Yo, listen, man. The first 2 weeks of the season, man. This is November 2nd. Lord have mercy.
Oh.
Like, listen, it's a process, like you said. Like I've been saying. We got Mike Brown in here, completely new head coach, completely new offense, just completely new team. Once again, this is the 4th year with a 4th new iteration of the New York Knicks. So, I think you could just go game by game, right? And we here, Knicks Rehab. This is game number 6, and we got a W. If we lost tonight, you might not be here. We might not be able to find you if we lost tonight. So
you'd have found me tonight. We'd have lost this game. You'd have found me tonight. Believe that.
So you know what I'm saying? We got a W tonight, and we could only go for what we did well tonight. I thought the ball moved a lot better tonight. Brunson came out really, to make a statement. That first quarter was great. I think he had like 17, 18 points in the first quarter, and I think everybody kind of, followed his lead. Cat, this is probably Cat's best game of the season, just in terms of how aggressive he was, how under control he was, didn't give up a lot of stupid fouls, played to a lot of his strengths. He hit a couple big threes that kind of got him confident early in the game. He was blocking shots. Like he was a lot more active tonight than he was in the first 5 games. So I can only be happy and encouraged about that. OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges and on both ends, I think, were phenomenal tonight. Bridges didn't have to go out and get 20, but I feel like you felt his presence tonight, way more aggressive on the defensive end. And OG hunting that three a lot. I don't like it, but if that's what we turning him into, he's got to play to that strength. And he's hitting shots, and I just, just like the way the energy was from everybody on the basketball team. Clarkson gave us great minutes. You keep talking about all these niggas that got minutes tonight. Yabusele played 2 minutes. As soon as he seen his ass wasn't good, he sat his ass down. I thought tonight was, again, the best night for everybody on the Knicks. The coaching staff, us on defense, on offense, the bench. Everybody was really at their best tonight, as opposed to them first 5 games. Clarkson came in, got it rolling early. He's a firecracker. If it's rolling early, he's going to play well. If he's not hitting shots early, it's going to be a tough night for Jordan Clarkson. Love Deuce. Love what Josh Hart did tonight. I don't know what's there bad to say about Josh Hart, but except give up the ball when you in transition. But what is there bad to say about him tonight off the bench? Him and Clarkson gave us great minutes. What you want me to say? What you want me to say?
I'm not saying nothing. I'm listening.
It's what happened. It's what happened. Everybody gave great minutes tonight. I did not like seeing Mitch go down. Obviously, that ankle or whatever it is still not strong, right? It's still not 100%. Anybody could turn their ankle, so I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, every time he lands on the floor, I cringe. Like, is your lower body not strong enough to take the pounding? Pause. Like, that was crazy. But like, let me know, because clearly changing shots, rim protecting. I don't know. I thought tonight was you could just be encouraged, especially if there's so much new shit going on with the Knicks. If there's so much new shit going on with the Knicks, tonight got to be the night that you say, okay, if we could build off of that, then we could be halfway. We could be a halfway decent team. We could be a team that at the end of the season is fighting for something. But the inconsistencies of who we are the first 5 games, what gave us cause to pause. So tonight we just got to continue to build on this. I'm very, very concerned about us defensively. Giving up 116 points, it's still a lot of points. It's still a lot. They still got a lot of easy line drives to the rim. There's still a lot of times that there was uncontested threes they was taking. Fabian is talking about Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith should not be killing Karl-Anthony Towns the way he was killing him tonight. It shouldn't happen. Jalen Smith, not great. I don't ever want to hear Fabian talk about, I liked him since Indiana. Are you fucking kidding me? Jalen Smith?
Yeah.
No.
He was tough.
We should not be talking about Jalen Smith right now killing us on the Chicago Bulls. That should not be happening. It should not. It's not about you, Fabian. It's about Jalen Smith killing Karl-Anthony Towns. That shouldn't happen. So, yeah, there's some other things that we got to look at.
I like when Flea says it's not about you and he's directly talking to you like he's your father. Like he has the father.
It's not about you.
Like mad awkward.
It's not about you. It's just about the player. That's all. You bigged him up, so that's why I was coming at you. But we got to find ways to continue to not let guys feel so confident. Josh Giddey has 3 or 4 triple doubles at the Garden itself. Forget about how many he has. Every time he shows up at the Garden, he gets a triple double. We got to stop that shit. Like, come on now. Like, let's have a little bit of pride on the defensive end. So again, I'm very encouraged about tonight. We got to put it together each and every night. On the defensive end, though, it's still up in the air, and we got to figure out some different ways to be collectively good defensively.
Well, some of you guys were complaining that AllBall he's out of his mind. You couldn't hear him and Flea. I hope you heard him correctly. And if you didn't, that's your fault. You gotta get some Raycon, y'all. Enough is enough. This message is sponsored by Raycon. It's Raycon's anniversary. And what better way to celebrate than with a deal on an everyday earbuds classic? They're now 20% off, so it's the perfect time to get your hands on these. Reliable, super comfy, and easy to take anywhere. You'll see why they've been a fan favorite since day one. The everyday earbuds classics are loaded with upgrades, active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity, so you can pair it with 2 devices at once, and an ergonomic fit that actually stays put no matter what you're doing. The new colors are a vibe. I'm into the rose gold. It feels like just earbuds, and more like an accessory that matches me. Well, it feels like less than earbuds and more like an accessory. There's over 3 million customers that already love Raycons, and they come with a 30-day happiness guarantee. So if you don't love them, returns are easy, and you have nothing to lose. My wife already took mine. I'm looking for my new ones in the crib already. Go to buy raycon.com/abtv to get 20% off the Everyday Earbuds Classic. It's actually rayconglobal.com/abtv. That's rayconglobal.com/abtv. Show us some love. Tell them AllBall TV sent you. Back in the mix. Mixed bag for me, man. I hated that OG started the game with 3 straight possessions. I saw him doing the passive protest. Oh, but I didn't see Mitchell Robinson doing that. Like when Mikal Bridges told him to run down court in transition, then they ended the game as Alan Hahn pointed out, like, yo, you saw them come back in transition and actually defend, a layup. And just that communication, it feels like OG has a little bit of a diva to him. And I'm not feeling that. He had a great game. The 3 and D, that's who he is for league. Like when he's trying to dribble too much in traffic, and he makes me cringe every time he dribbles the ball. But he's doing a lot. Like he's trying really hard. I like Mikal Bridges figured out like, yo, I don't have to score 20. Ended up with 9 assists, and they were just in the flow of the game because I really didn't even notice it. And I got to give more props to Jalen Brunson. Last game, he was trying to get off the ball, and people were just missing shots. And the only thing he gets wrong with the 2-man game with Cat, I've noticed too, he's trying to throw a pass in between him and the big man that's guarding Cat. And it's been too many turnovers I've seen. It's way too hard of a pass. And don't ask for the ball at half court only for you to get double team and do that shit. But aside from that, Brunson was killing from the beginning. He put the team on his back, another 30-point game. You can see there's no joking with him. I don't know. I think he feels the same thing AllBall feels. I'm not going to lie. He's like, yo, you guys are playing way too much, and I'm not going to sit here and talk your ears off. I'm not here for the championship, dreams. I think he's really focused, and it's going to be hard for him if we don't get in sync throughout the season, especially with all the injuries that happen. Like, every time, it's not just Mitchell Robinson, Fleet. Every time Karl Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby go up for a layup and they jump in the air, I cringe, bro. I feel like they're gonna get hurt, and it feels like the Knicks season is up in the balance with it when they go on the air. And today was like the first day my wife looked at me and she was like, "Yo, you all right? You got a headache?" Just looked at her. She was like, "You want some Tylenol?" Took some Tylenol. She was like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Mitchell Robinson got on my nerves, man." Like, I was that tight. Like, I was upset. Like, yo, I swear I thought you. I didn't even want to call you. I didn't even want to text you. So I'm like, yo, Flea's right. So every time he goes on the court and steps on somebody's foot wrong, our championship hopes go out the window. I think we could table that talk because we talk about it all the time, but I don't want to sit there with anxiety every time Mitchell Robinson steps on the court because I feel like that's the championship defense that we need. Because he showed it again today. He was dominant, offensive rebounds, blocking this shot, blocking that shot. But it's like, bro, that could happen at any given time. And you said the last episode, you were like, I don't want to hear if he was healthy for a Mitchell Robinson type. And who'd you say a Todd Day sighting? Todd Day mentioned it. That was crazy. But
big shout out to Todd Day. That was nasty. Todd Day was nice.
Yeah, but still, you're right. It's like, yo, our balance shouldn't hang on Mitchell Robinson's health anymore. Like, he did his job. He served his purpose. If this is what it is, like, you played this your second game back, and we already worried about you being out. He came back in the second half. It was cool. Monster game from Cat too. It's the first time Cat looked real comfortable. First time I seen him shoot 2 shots with his left hand in, I think, 8 months. He tried to finish with the left hook in the paint, missed. Tried to finish with a layup with his left hand, missed again.
He got fouled on that. He got fouled. They didn't call it.
And he fell on the floor. Bumped. He fell on the floor again. So it's like
he got bumped.
Right, but he played well. It's the aggression that I don't think we're ever gonna see all ball from him. Like we want him to do it, but he's not gonna do it. It's just not who he is. He's not a number one guy, a number one personality. And I gotta shout out Jordan Clarkson because I called him a bum last game. He showed what you guys were lauding about him in the offseason, where Flea called him J.R. Smith 2.0. I don't think he's quite that. I think he's J.R. Smith 0.5, but the step back and his energy. He even turned down a layup to kick a ball out to the 3-point shot on the corner. Forgot for who, but just his energy was different. They play more confident, play more urgent, and we didn't see that all year. This is the first time they really played like they had a lot of conversations. They weren't playing around. I'm still sick of Mike Brown having full-fledged conversations on the court. Like I will never understand that. This is not a phone call.
You want him to coach or you don't want him to coach?
That's not coaching to me.
Do you want him to coach or you don't want him to coach?
Flea, I've
How
never
the fuck
seen.
Are you telling me that's not coaching? He's
Flea.
having a conversation with his players. You want him to coach or you don't want him to coach?
I've never
What do
seen
you want him
a
to do?
coach have a full-fledged phone call on the basketball court. I don't see that.
What do you want him to do?
Just
You want
yell.
him to be
Yell out of
quiet
play.
and be quiet. The same thing. See, here's the nasty shit about you two fellas. Here's the nasty shit. You two are complaining about niggas getting minutes, and you complaining about niggas opening their mouths and coaching. With last year, all Tibbs does is walk. You never see Tibbs say shit. That's what AllBall says. I never see him say nothing. And now he only plays 6 or 7 guys. Like, what the fuck do y'all want? Do you want the guy to coach and play his bench, or do you want him to be Tibbs? What do you niggas want?
I never complain about the bench. I never complain about the minutes. Don't stop combining our bullshit. You gonna attack both of us or one of us? You think you slick? I told you this before. No, do not speak to my players like you you got a minutes restriction on your phone, bro. It's a fucking basketball game. Just yell and get back to the sideline. He wants to talk about everything. That is the worst kind of parent. What are you gonna talk about the kid? What does he need to smack him? Hit that.
This is his first season. This is his first season. He's trying to implement some shit. He got a coach. He has to coach.
You're lying.
He has to coach.
You never respected.
Fucking bugging, bro. He's got a coach.
You never respected.
Got a coach.
You never respected a teacher, a coach, a traffic cop, nothing that spoke to you like that for too long. They're food. You cannot speak to me. Where is the authority? Stop talking to them. Anyway, I digress.
The same guy that you love talking about. Well, Matt Barnes said niggas don't respect him. Matt Barnes said niggas gonna walk all over top of him. But now he's trying to set a pecking order, set a standard, trying to gain some respect, and you want him to shut the fuck up. Whatever, man.
Another alley-oop from Flea.
Whatever, man.
That is exactly what Matt Barnes is talking about.
Whatever.
You are way too nice. Stop talking to them like they're your little brother. They're your the same age as you. No, they are players. You're the coach. Command them. That's what you do. And I always said that about Tom Thibodeau. I love that about Tom Thibodeau. He always had this, even to the reporter, man, get the fuck out of my face. I love that about him. I've never seen players disrespect him. Obi had to be on a sneaky ass recording because he couldn't do that shit to his face. Old ass Homer Simpson hairdo Tom Thibodeau. I will give him that props, bro.
Listen, man. And both of y'all, we need to calm down. Can't see the chat, but I'm pretty sure y'all all ecstatic. Who's the fucking Chicago Bulls? I have to ask you this question. And I would love Fabian to respond as well. These last 6 games, well, the first 6 games so far of the NBA season, what Knicks have played. Scale from 1 to 10. How do you like how we look? 10 being great, 1 being you don't like.
Maybe 5.
Fabian?
1 through 10?
Yeah.
Maybe a 5.
Everybody in the chat, same thing. 1 through 10.
I say it's
Put
7.
your numbers up there.
I say it's 7.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards more with Flea. I think 7 is a little too high. Like I said, tonight was a must-needed win. I think if we would have lost tonight, this would have been the earliest you'd have seen a coach on the hot seat. I honestly think Mike Brown is going to get fired after the end of the season. I just don't like the style of basketball that we play. One thing I can say about Tibbs, and y'all always alluded to this, and I have to agree. Tibbs gave us a culture. I just didn't like, you know, how he managed the game at times, as far as like, lineups and things of that nature. But with no, I mean, we all know he gave us a culture.
I love
Whether
you. I love you, man. I love you,
no,
man. I
let me
fucking love
no,
you.
let me explain something to y'all. No, let me explain something to y'all. I still don't think Tom Thibodeau was a good head coach. I think he's a better coach on the bench, like who he was for the Boston Celtics, right? But for me, watching Mike Brown in these 6 games, I don't like him. And if we're going to be contending for a championship, are we going to shoot lights out like we did tonight every game? No. Where is the plays at? What are we running? Like I said,
Nah, well, see,
Cat,
no. I'm trying to figure out what don't you like about what, like, they're running plays. These are real specific plays. They're cutting way more across the paint than ever last year. There's way more assists. So they said this is the first time the bench score of 46 points. With most we scored 52 points. They said last game. What don't you like about Mike Brown as far as play calling? I don't see what was
bro,
wrong with that.
where's the dominance from Cat? Where is it at? Last season, first half of the season, Cat was playing like an MVP. Bro, don't give me he dominated today against the bum ass Chicago Bulls. Let's stop, bro. He ain't dominate shit. Like you said, when he goes up, he looks weak. It looks weird. Bro, when are you going to get on a block and dominate? When are you going to wait for the double or triple team and, as what he say, spray? When?
OG, in the 10 years you've been watching Cat, when has he ever dominated on the block? Ever in his career? Has he ever been that guy?
Well, I mean, okay, you have a point there. You have a point there. But
he's not that.
No, hold on. Oh, right. But when you have smaller guys on you, and to me, that's the frustration of Brunson. Fabian alluded to it a little while ago. The word today is allude. I don't know why. Fabian said it a little while ago. Right.
I like it. Keep going. I like it.
I was trying not to laugh because every time he says a new word, I laugh. I like the way he uses it, and then you fucking call me out like I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, brother.
And I'll finish real quick. Fabian said it earlier. Brunson is like, you know what? Get out the way. He needs a legit second guy. That has to be that guy. And he's too inconsistent. Like I said, I don't care what nobody says. If you're a guard and your big man is never on the block, every time you look, he's up top with you, calling for the fucking ball. Get on the block. So for me, I just don't like Mike Brown's coaching style within these 6 games. I am not going to get excited because we beat the Chicago Bulls. Yes, we shot lights out. What happened to the 3-game losing streak? No, I'm not falling for it. I don't like it. And we need to get it together because there's teams in the East, a la Milwaukee and Philly, that I thought was going to be dirt. It's looking very good. Now, those are 2 teams that we have to worry about. And this style of basketball that we're playing, and like Flea said, we're still the problem is defense. We still can't stop nobody. So I'm worried. I thought this season, it's still early. I was saying it's going to be a hell of a season, maybe a 55 plus 60 win season. But I don't know, fellas. I don't know. I'm a little concerned. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I don't like what I see from Mike Brown. I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't.
Flea, I don't agree as far as play calling. I think he's calling a lot of what I wanted him to, especially the last game when they had Brunson and Cat. A couple plays out of the corner, and then today I like the cutting, man, the switching. I want to call a play a pistol. I want to call it that, but it was 2 or 3 times I seen Cat with the top of the key, and then just the way he was faking the dribble handoff, let Deuce cut, I think it was Sham when somebody cut to the corner. Like I didn't see that with Tom Thibodeau, and it's still creative. Like there was you can't even. It's not even comparable to Tom Thibodeau. We're gonna say the play calling compared from this year compared to the last 5 years. The only time we had this kind of movement was when we got the OG trade, and That's another reminder of the night, Flea, from 2 seasons ago. But I don't remember us moving like this. I just don't think they're still trying to come around. And they said Cat finally admitted, like, yo, he was in his own head in the Milwaukee game. But I'm not saying it's perfect. And I'm not saying that this is like a championship team yet, because I don't feel like if that was any other team, I'll be scared of us. I don't have that feeling because we don't have that confidence yet. But Indiana was not playing like a championship team until January last season. That's a fact. Nobody had Indiana in the championship. So the East got weakened last year. You know, we lost to them. But there's a lot of time left, man. And for this to be the beginning of it, and we're working on it, and it's back-to-back games, and I'm finally seeing progress. I saw something I liked in the last game with the play calling and all that. And in this game today, they played more aggressive and they felt more comfortable, Flea.
Yeah, I think for the key for us is quick starts. Like I don't think playing from behind or trying to feel out and figure out, you know, what the game plan is going to be from a night in, night out basis, depending on who we play. I think every night, whoever is playing against us needs to adjust to us and not us adjusting to them. And when we're able to do that, that's what happened tonight. I felt like we had to adjust to Chicago on Friday, and we was playing from behind. We was down big early. We come out and have that flurry in the third quarter, and then we make it a game, but still could never get that key stop, right, to get us over the hump. Tonight, we played from the head, right? Brunson came out strong. Everybody came out with a lot of energy, right? And that's like a cliche term in basketball, niggas coming out with energy. What the fuck does that look like? Well, what the fuck it looks like is going after offensive rebounds, going hard to the rim, right? Finishing with both hands, like just playing with a level of spirit, right? We didn't see that against Chicago on Friday. Guys looked like they were moving slow. They were slow to the ball. Like they were slow to rebound. You could tell when niggas is out there sleepwalking. Tonight, they looked like there was some pop in the offense when the ball is moving and hitting guys around, like you were saying about the cutting, right? Certain plays that he's calling, right, requires at least 2 passes before you get a cutter that cut across that paint. And you were seeing guys move with purpose, right? Moving to get open or moving to get somebody else open. I like that type of shit. And if we could play like that all the time, we're going to be fine. Maybe Cat is not 25 a night this year. Maybe he's not. But if he's 20 a night, if he's 20 to 22 a night, and he's leading the league in rebounding, which right now he's probably top 3 or top 5 in rebounds per game. Check that. He might be top 3, top 5. But the point is that if you're going to get that out of him and he's blocking shots, tonight is the type of game that you need from him. Brunson leading the way, another 30 ball. OG hitting open shots. Mikal Bridges getting in the flow of the game. And then our 3 guys coming off the bench in Deuce, Hart, and Clarkson. If those 3 guys can come off the bench and just give us nothing but great energy, Hart is everywhere. Jordan Clarkson is hitting shots and just being that firecracker. And Deuce McBride being that Marcus Smart type guy that's just going to defend, be able to hit open shots, play tough. Like that, those 3 guys coming off the bench and then the starting line, like you got to be able to build on that. And so tonight just look, tonight is something that was encouraging. So whether we beat Chicago, Washington, Lakers, Golden State, I don't give a fuck who it was. Get a W and get back on the winning side.
Whoa, boy. Why you
I'm chilling, man. Like I'm just, like I said, man. Everybody, what y'all saying is 100% agree. It's just for me, I just don't like how we started out the season. Like I said, 3-3, I don't like it.
Wait, hold on, OG. We didn't even show Fabian no love for his birthday. Yo, everybody in the chat, wish Fabian a happy belated birthday. Yesterday was his birthday. I'm sorry to cut you off, OG. The nerve of us, we've been up here almost 40 minutes. We ain't show our guy Ray some love. Happy birthday, my brother. Everybody show some Fabian some fucking love for his birthday.
That's all I'm saying. Happy birthday, Ray. What's that movie from? Life, right?
Life.
He said, tell him, Ray. Happy birthday, man. And my man Fabian, man. Everybody in the chat, man. Happy birthday, man.
Well, you say you better not even fix your lips to say watch. You better not even say you watch. You better not even yo. Yo, life is
Yo,
mad
he trying
funny.
to whip your ass.
That's mad funny. Mad funny.
Thank you,
But,
guys.
yeah.
And happy birthday
you
to
know.
happy congratulations to I think Heroic. Our guy Heroic, he said he missed the game because he just had a baby girl. Missed the game. My baby girl. Oh, it was baby girl first birthday. Missed the game, so I'm just gonna listen to in the
Congratulations.
episode. Congratulations, man.
Happy birthday to her, man.
Always showing love. Scorpio season, baby.
Oh, yes, sir.
RP in the building. This is RP, by the way. Don't let them fool you. YouTube got them mixed up. RP, I see you, man.
Back.
You know,
He's back.
he's been here, but I spot him a mile away. I keep
Shot
my
the room.
eyes on the prize, baby bumper. This episode is also brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. I hope you had Jalen Brunson for more than 30 points today. I did, because it's good to be right. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
It's good to be right. I told y'all it's a process. You wanted tips gone? Well, this is what we got. Steps, y'all.
So I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. See if y'all come up. Promise y'all RP. Which bitch good looks. King Speech, you can come up here, do your thing. Boy, you gonna start going, yo, man, y'all never threw the chain in there. Oh, we threw several skip passes from Jalen Brunson today that were amazing, and Jordan Clarkson. I think Deuce McBride too. Like, I'm not surprised when Cat throws a skip pass.
And big shout out to SF Wisdom. I agree with SF Wisdom. The active hands and just knowing where he's supposed to be. Big shout out to Jalen Brunson, who is getting much better on the defensive end. I agree with SF Wisdom on that for sure.
He said, King Speech said we need to get the pressed all ball back so we can get on a winning streak. King Speech, you in the building? Give me 2 seconds because JR gave us a $4.99. You ducked us last live, all ball. Don't come in here tonight to get that off. Good win for the Knicks. Thank you. Thank you, JR, checking all ball. Best Buy. Thank you for your $4.99.
$4.99.
Professor Flea. Until we play some defense, this team is not winning the East. All ball is so correct. New York Knicks never scared.
It's a fact. Gotta be
Sounds scared to me. King Speed, what's going on, man?
What's good? What's good, guys? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. You know what I mean? Happy this season is underway. Yeah, we looking mid out there, but that's the thing. That's the encouraging part, man. I think we've only played playoff teams. I think the Bulls are going to the playoffs. Giddy's a grown man now. When they get White back, they only get better. So, you know, I mean, look, the 3-game losing streak, we should have lost to Milwaukee. What was the other one? The first one, we lost to can't even remember. But
Miami.
Miami. Oh yeah. And really, we could be 6-0. We had big leads in pretty much all the games except for the Chicago one. But you know, new offense, man. Oh, yo, all ball, man. You sound like you asking for Tibbs back. Everything you got to beef with Mike Brown is doing. He's doing what Tibbs did not do. He's like okay, he played Yabu 2 minutes. He wasn't hitting, yanked him. But Tibbs, you know what I'm saying? Tibbs put guys in the doghouse and never give him a chance to get out. So it's like, hey, we did get this man our mini mid. You know, we got to at least let him keep going until he get a matchup at work. You know. But yeah, I got some slight concerns, but you know.
Hey, man, big shout out to you too. Always appreciate you, my brother. Let me ask you a question.
No doubt.
These first 6 games, watching the East now, with the emergence of teams like Philly and Milwaukee now, even though it's early still, they're looking better than what I would expect. How do you feel now about how we looked the first 6 games and now looking at Philly and Milwaukee and now maybe saying to yourself, damn, I thought we wouldn't have to had dealt with them down the stretcher in the playoffs. How confident do you feel about us seeing how they looking out
I
there?
don't believe him. Philly got a good backcourt. Oh shit, that's me.
You sound good.
I sound good. I sound good.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, Philly, they got a good backcourt, but I think after what we did to them in Dubai, I know that's preseason, but I think Embiid is looking washed right now. I saw Embiid got blocked by old dude on Kita from Boston. Like he did his move, did the whole Akeem spin around, and Kita blocked his ass. So they need Embiid. Now the Bulls actually look like a team we got to deal with. Indy's done now. Obi is out to and I thought Indy would be there. I know Boston's gonna be a pest. You know what I'm saying? Orlando's looking a little disappointed so far, but they'll be all right. Detroit's not gonna be there this year. Detroit, they need shooters. All right, so I'm just scoping out the West. I'm just scoping out the East. Philly, okay, yeah, the backcourt looks good, but they got to see us, and we got a front court. We got Mitch down there to battle, and we got Karl Anthony Towns to get on his stride. I need him to start hitting his threes. Yo, there's one thing about Towns. He has no mid-range game. And unless he gets on the block, like this, him just standing out for three, y'all onto something. Him standing out for three with Brunson, that's not our whole entire mid-range attack is Brunson and Bridges. And that we got to work in some more mid-range plays and all that. We do shoot a little too many threes, but those are gonna come. Yeah, man, there's really nothing that I'm like that concerned about. Like it's a new offense. Okay. Jalen Brunson with the alligator arms. 3 assists tonight. I know he balled. You know what I'm saying? Considering what defensively, there's no bull that he could guard. Like there's nobody on the Bulls. So he better be cooking when we play them. Giddey is the truth, bro. Giddey is 6'8". He's a grown man now. Go ahead.
We got to get everybody else in. So before we move on, you say you're not worried about anything but the offense. If Jalen Brunson can't guard anybody on Chicago, who was he guarding on Philly?
I can live with him on Maxi. I can live with him even on QDOT. I can live with him on QDOT. The Bulls. I just don't believe in Philly, right? I don't believe in Philly. Maybe I gotta watch them play a whole game. I watched 2 games of the Bulls. I see that they're very crisp. I see that Giddey is like get. Okay, y'all remember Joe Ingles?
Yes.
They both have Australian, right? He was supposed to be like a Joe Ingles Luka mix, and he's starting to become that promise. Giddey is 22 now, grown, 6'8". Looks like we had nobody to guard him but OG, right? OG is the only person that had a chance of guarding him. And we got a lot of OG on him.
That's OG's my guy. He torched OG. That was crazy what he did the last 2 games. That was bad. And that's my guy.
I think the first game. Hold on, I think the first game OG wasn't on him that much. Tonight OG was. I mean, we went on a little run, and I think OG at least slowed it down. But Giddey is the truth. Giddey is that guy. With him and Kobe and Buzelis. Buzelis, another one coming along. He's still under 20. He just, as a matter of fact, niggas just turned 21 last week. So they're coming. The Bulls are going to be there. The Bulls are going to. They're not going to make the play-in. They're going to make the playoff. And I actually had Indiana in the playoff. But Indiana, if they don't get Nembhard back, I don't see how Indiana does anything. But
just real quick, why am I getting cooked in the chat? They cooking me.
Oh, yeah, because ball, man. I know this shit thing, bro. Hey, AllBall, tell me you didn't pump your fist when we went up 25. Tell me that when we went up 25, you didn't pump your fist a little bit.
I didn't pump my fist all night, brother.
Me either.
It's the
I'm not gonna lie.
Chicago. It's the Chicago. See, this is my problem, right? And we get some other people in here. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the stickler. That's me. It's the Chicago Bulls. If this is what we have to do, shoot 50% from three, play hell of a basketball to beat the Chicago Bulls, then what does that say if we
You know,
do
if
get to
that's
the
me,
finals?
if my sound is out, my bad.
That-
I got this janky Airbnb Wi-Fi down here, man.
Okay, Key Speech, thanks. I'll let AllBall
That-
finish it. We'll talk to you later, man.
That
Finish
that
up,
mean-
AllBall.
that
Go ahead.
means that you got to play hard. They're a pro team in the NBA, and we got to play hard. If we see Chicago in the playoffs, we can't play lightly with them. We thought we were so much better than Detroit. We had to come to play against Detroit. The Knicks are not that type of. You keep thinking the Knicks are that type of team. We ain't that type of team. We have
Well,
to play
I
great
disagree,
every night.
Fleet. We just came
Nah,
from
we
the
ain't
East.
that type of team.
Well, Fleet, that's something where we disagree. We just
Okay.
came from the Eastern Conference. It's a new season. We made moves that we said or thought are better to upgrade. We supposed to be the juggernauts of the East, and we supposed to stomp on the teams to let them know you ain't got a shot. The OKC in the West, they letting you know we the big dogs over here. That's the mindset and how we supposed to play. You agree? I mean, I understand. You can disagree. I'm not going to argue that.
I got
But-
you. I got
But
you.
I
We
get,
ain't okay.
I get it. Milwaukee, you got a Giannis. I get that, right? You know, we lose to a team like that. They still got one of the best players in the NBA, so I get it. But when we go against the Charlottes, who look like a good team this season, the Chicago Bulls, the Wizards, the Toronto Raptors, I mean, Charlotte is beating teams. I'm just saying the teams we supposed to stomp on, we supposed to stomp on. That's all I'm saying. So tonight, I'm not going to go head over heels and go berserk. No, if we all said at the beginning of the season, we are championship contention, we should be one of the best teams in the East. I'm not going to get excited about beating the Chicago Bulls. I'm just not. I'm sorry. And if now Knicks fans are saying that Chicago is going to be a threat to us in the playoffs,
Right.
come on. Then Flea, I agree with you now. We ain't nowhere near what we thought we was. That's insane. So I get it. But I'm just saying, tonight, I'm not going berserk over that.
I told y'all, ain't nobody afraid of Jalen Brunson, and ain't nobody afraid of this Knicks roster. There ain't a soul in the NBA that's afraid of us. And so until we get to that level where niggas is walking into the gym like, shit, we got the Knicks tonight. God damn. How many teams are doing that? Like, oh, shit, we got Brunson and the boys.
Yo, he's always trying to start some shit. Monkey Wrench, you in the building, man.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Perfectly
Wrench,
clear.
what up?
Yeah. What up, baby?
What up? First off, what up, OG? Good to see you. Yo, happy birthday, Fabian, and all that. What up, Flea?
Good looks, man.
Yo, what up, boy?
Real quick, I got a couple points. One for you, OG. How can you say Charlotte is looking good? They 3-4, but you are not in the slightest bit happy that we just beat a 5-0 team. Like that don't make no sense to me, bro. And I fucks with you. You know that.
He said
Um,
Charlotte's looking good, bro. Say what?
And like the Chicago hate, bro. We can't hate on no team. Like that mentality that we supposed to beat everybody when we ain't won shit in 50 years is crazy. That's how everybody looks at us. They look at us like a joke, and that's how they play against us like a joke. And that's why when everybody come play the Knicks, they all of a sudden got career highs and all that. You know what I'm saying?
No. Stay there. This is what I love. So beginning of the season, what did you have us as far as like going where in the playoffs and how far?
The beginning of the season, with everything that has taken place, new coaching, new people, I have us at the same point as we were last year, unless we magically can all of a sudden get chemistry and get our shit together. Said no team ever.
You have us going to the Eastern Conference Finals again.
I'll have us there if we can get ourselves together defensively and match our offensive power. Then we can get to the ship. I'm not saying we winning, but our defense must be as good as our offense. Top 10.
I'm not.
It has to
You're
be
not
for us to think about a championship. Well,
you're Yeah, hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off, but you're not directly. I'm just asking you, before the season started, I'm asking you, where did you see us going? You first said the same place we were last season. So you have us going to the Eastern
ECF.
Conference Finals, right? All
Yes,
right,
sir.
cool.
ECF.
So should we be struggling against the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls?
We are going to struggle because we don't even know how to walk right now. We got a whole new coach, a whole new system. They learning it. You thought they was gonna play a couple games in Abu Dhabi and be straight? That's not how it's gonna work.
That's
We
not
got
how
the
this shit
same.
works.
We got the same
not how this
team.
shit
What are y'all
works.
talking about?
It's not how this shit works.
Niggas is crazy up here, man.
It's not how this shit
Put your
works.
glasses
It's never
back
worked
on.
like that. It's never worked like that. It's
we got
never
the
worked
same.
like that.
We have the same team.
We do not.
What are y'all
We do
talking
not.
We got the
about?
same team. We got the same team,
Right.
plus Yabu, plus Jax, plus Clarkson, plus all these other people. The bench is actually playing. That's not the same team as last year when the bench didn't play nothing.
And the biggest issue you had was coaching. So now we got a brand new coach in here, and we're just supposed to hit the stride again and just keep on rolling. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, man. And no, it don't work. Teams are too good. Players are too good. How are we supposed to just show up this year with a brand new coach and act like because we was in the Eastern Conference Finals last year that, okay, we're supposed to be the best team in the Eastern Conference this year? It don't work like that. You got what you wanted, and now we got to adjust, and things is going to take a second. It is what it is.
And y'all say I'm delusional. Y'all niggas
I'm
up
gonna
here.
jump up out of here, but hey, I appreciate y'all for letting us come up here and talk. Hey, once again, happy birthday and big ups to the channel.
Yo, appreciate you, man. Listen, man, not for nothing, but the Knicks have started off the season as weak as that brawny alley-oop that y'all hyping up in the damn comments. Big baby sports. Shout out to you, man. But that brawny, get out of here. That weak ass. He better have alley-oop that, huh? Turbo in the building.
What's good?
Chilling. You sound amazing, man.
Turbo, what up, Turbo?
Been good, man. You know, I always love seeing my brothers on here, man. The best show on YouTube. You already know the vibes.
Definitely, man. Why it sound like you selling some coffee on the low, man? What's going on? What do you think about the Knicks? What do you think about the Knicks today, man?
He got a new girl or something,
man. Yeah, he's going crazy right now, Joe, man.
I'm still single, man. I'm still single. I'm killing.
Single and mingling. What do you think about the Knicks so far, Turbo? You come on, you're the historian. Let us know what's
overall or just tonight.
Both. We need Turbo facts.
I mean, you know, they doing what they, you know. I don't know if y'all saw the comments when you said rate them. I'll say a 7 because the first two games y'all beat Boston and Cleveland, which I don't think they're gonna be, you know, garbage. I think they're gonna be solid. Just like, and then, you know, when y'all played against Miami, I mean, Miami's always gonna play y'all tough no matter who's on the floor with them. They always gonna compete. Whoever they play, whether it's the Knicks, the Bulls, they always gonna go out there and compete. So can't be mad if they lose to a team like Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Even the Bulls. I'm shocked that the Bulls was gonna be on. If you would have told me that the Bulls was gonna be starting the season undefeated, I would have laughed. But I do agree with you, Faye, when you said Billy Donovan is an underrated coach. He's definitely an underrated coach for real.
I think he's the most underrated coach in the league.
Like, even with all the injuries, there's like no excuses. They always play hard for him. And they always get in the playoffs, even through the injuries. But he's a New Yorker, a Long Island boy. I think people forgot that he was one of the best point guards in the city in his day. So
we ain't claiming him. He signed that stupid ass, that on the low contract, illegal contract he got with Chicago 2 years ago. On the low. I read it on Reddit, so it's true. You ain't no New York Billy Donovan, so you come over here and help us. Till then, fuck you.
Oh, damn.
Man, I've been quiet. Y'all, all right.
Sorry.
Billy's cool. He's a good coach. Like,
yeah.
I don't care how good he is.
He's the most underrated coach in the league.
I mean, he's a good coach, but I don't give a damn how good he is. They shouldn't be competing against us. We should be blowing them off the floor like we did tonight every chance we play them. Like I said, before the season, everybody, maybe not my brothers up here, but a lot of people was excited. Championship contending team. We should have the best team in the East. Blase, blah, 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 all of this. In the first 6 games, like I said, it doesn't look like that. And I'm a bit
But
concerned. And I'm
but
go ahead, Turbo.
y'all still have a chance. It's still early. People are still gonna get their legs in. I mean, I still believe y'all gonna be the best team when it's all said and done. And like I said, the most important part of the team is Mitch. Is he going to be up and down? Is he going to be on the trading block? Like, what's going on? Because I really think like if Mitch is healthy, then there should be no excuse. It's final or bust. Now, if y'all happen to lose to a team like maybe Philly or Milwaukee, then I can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that. But you should be able to beat a team like the Clevelands and Orlando's. There's no excuses. That's it. Period.
Turbo. Yeah, the Turbo facts. Let me get I think Fisher's up next, Turbo. We holler at you later, man. Thanks for coming up as usual. Always supporting, man. Appreciate you.
Sir. You know the vibes.
Yeah, man. Fish is in the building. Yes, Fish, what's going on?
Unprepared because his fucking mic not working. You ready to come up here? You're not fucking ready to talk. Everybody else was ready but you. Come on, man.
Hey, Flea, until Fish get together, right? Just real quick, react to what Turbo
I'm gonna let
said.
LB so Wavy up here in the meantime. Go ahead, AllBall.
Just real quick, love what Turbo said. Make sure everybody in the chat hit that like button, share, like, subscribe, do all that. For me, everybody is worrying about Mitch, right? And Flea been on this from the beginning. And for me, we were successful without Mitch. So my thing is, to me, I think the player that has to step up tremendously, I think is Cat. I think if Cat doesn't take his game to another level, we see Brunson still can take it to another level and give you 30 balls. I think Cat has to be that MVP level type guy like he was in the beginning of last season, where he's averaging a double-double and being dominant. If he doesn't do that, I don't care if we have Mitchell Robinson fully healthy, we're not going to be successful. I think this thing lies all on Karl Anthony Towns.
LB so Wavy. Talk to me, man. Don't talk to me, man. We're getting you up out of here too. Fish LB so Wavy. We try to give you his chance. Please.
He said, go on once, go on twice. So
real quick, Mike Brown touched on this. Really, I know you got to run. You can go if you want to. I wanted to play this.
He said tonight sound.
Yeah.
After the game.
Yep. He said exactly what I was thinking. That he got the substitutions right today, and he was messing up.
I thought
previously.
So, but
I agree.
No, it's good. Now it starts with me because I got to help him. With Josh coming back, with Mitch coming back, with the different things that those guys present in terms of minutes and all that. I didn't help them a ton the last couple of games. I was all over the map with substitutions, and so it was hard for those guys to get a rhythm because the guy's going in, he's coming out, he's going in, he's coming out. And so, I have to do a better job, and I thought I did tonight, of trying to have a rotation and stick with it while still playing, 9 and a half, 10 guys. And so I have to help them continue to get comfortable in that area because we have guys that can come off the bench and make plays and knock down shots.
So he goes, holding himself accountable, Flea. And I felt the same exact way. I forgot to mention that. I was waiting for Jordan Clarkson to come back in the third quarter. And I was wondering, how's he going to fit Jordan Clarkson in this rotation? And I think he started the fourth quarter, but he was definitely in the fourth quarter, Jordan Clarkson, especially with him being on fire. It wasn't like he wasn't showing the effort and everything, Flea.
I wanted to see, was he going to start the third quarter with Kolick? How was he going to overplay guys and continue to try to, have this deep lineup? But I think he did perfect. He saw that Josh Hart, Clarkson, and Deuce, those three guys had it going tonight, right? They were able to bring everything that we needed, whether that's rebounding energy, defensive energy, shot making ability, making plays, all of that stuff. All three of them guys tonight, all three of them guys did a hell of a job coming off the bench. So I thought he nailed it with recognizing who has it and who didn't. He brought Yaba in there 60 seconds to 2 minutes. You ain't got it, yanked him, and he didn't play the rest of the night. Didn't even go back to him, and I thought that was smart, right? He didn't look like he had it, so we don't go back to him. Huck still has to get up to speed on how to play at this level, right? How to be effective at this level. If Huck could go sit and watch Kevon Looney tape for the next 2 days, go figure out how to be what Kevon Looney does: rebounding, screen setting, right? Just being in the right spot at the right time on the defensive end. Find a way to play like him, and I think Huck will be fine. But right now, he ain't doing that. So he can't play, right? If you could recognize what rotations are working and what rotations are not, especially in the first 10 games, I think that's that's encouraging word.
Major. Cherokee's in the building. You heard what Coach Brown had to say, Cherokee. What's going on, Cherokee? How you feeling? What do you think about Coach Brown?
How you doing? Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. How you doing, AllBall and Flea? How you guys doing?
Hey, how you feeling?
We good.
That's good. A couple of observations. First of all, they are going to have to come up with a backup plan for Mr. Glass. I tell you what, I was so nervous when Robinson fell and hit his foot on, what was that, Giddey's ankle. I think it was. He landed on Giddey's ankle. They need to find a backup for Robinson because he's going to be a problem going down the road. Second observation. It appears to me that Brunson was trying to give some plays to Cat, but Cat wasn't ready. And if we're going to take this thing all the way, they're going to have to become a cohesive unit, like a Kobe Shaq type team. You know what I mean? They're going to have to become more cohesive as a unit, as a two-man unit. They're not. And it looks like Jalen Brunson really was trying tonight. He really was, but Cat wasn't ready. Those were my observations.
Real quick, thank you. Love your comment. Hold on, don't let us stay for a minute because remember we talked about that, and this is the first time someone commented on it and seen it, and I've been saying this for a while now. They have no chemistry, and with let me ask her before she go, with Brunson being the guard, and you watching your second best player on your team not be ready. How do you think that affects Brunson and the team as a whole?
That frustrates Brunson, and I could see it on his face. I can read people. I saw it on his face tonight. He was frustrated because he was trying. Brunson is a man on a mission, and he really wants to take this thing all the way. It's just that he can't carry the whole team on his back without some assistance. Cat needs to get off of his ass and assist. He's not doing it. He's falling short. I'm sorry.
Listen, she said it all. I ain't got nothing to say to that. She's 100% correct. 100%. I told people we understand Mitch, but we've been these last couple of years understanding Mitch is unhealthy. You know, we know we may not have him. All these great NBA teams that's fighting for championships or fighting to be great, they have that 1-2 punch. And until we get that 1-2 punch, like she said, we're going to be in trouble. And teams know that, and great coaches know that, and they know how to coach against that. Guys like Spo flee in the playoffs, they're going to go, okay, we're going to take one of them away, and then we already know what's going to happen. Great coaches are going to know how to coach against that, and that's going to be our Achilles heel. So, damn, I'm glad she said that. Big shout out. Wow.
Cherokee, thank you so much. Y'all always appreciate you coming up and always supporting us, man. Y'all don't understand how it keeps us going, Cherokee. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You guys are the best.
Appreciate
Keep it
you.
going.
Thank you. Have a beautiful night.
You too.
Oh, Flea.
Yo, I love that.
Flea, we're gonna give it a second try for the fish himself. Big Fish.
We in there now?
We can hear you.
You turn that bum
All
ass
right.
mic down, man.
I'm turning it down now. This is crazy.
The biggest problem the Knicks have is everybody's got a deficiency that they haven't corrected. That you a low IQ basketball team, people force y'all to do dumb shit. That's the bottom line. It's not Cat need to step up, Brunson need to step up. Everybody on your team has an issue. And those issues keep coming up every time you get in big games. You are who you are. It doesn't matter who the coach is. It don't matter what the play calls are. You are who you are. This is who you are. This is how you play. And until they individually fix their shit, until they want to be better, you just going to be this. You're going to have runs. You're going to have good games.
Hold on, Fish. Explain. Give me two players and explain what you're saying so people can understand more.
Okay, Hart can't handle the ball, but he always wants the ball in his hand. It don't seem like he works on his ball handling. It don't seem like he works on his passing, but he plays hard. But in the midst of playing hard, he does dumb shit with a pass or losing the ball out of bounds. Brunson don't play defense. He don't try to play defense. He can get you 30, but he give up 30. Cat will not go in the paint. You can run duck ins. You can flash him to the paint from the weak side. You can get him shots going to the rim. But at the end of the day, he's going to spot up at the top of the key and want to shoot threes and want to shoot his fadeaway. Everybody that you put on the court has an issue. Now, most great teams have guys that have issues, but the things they do well overshadow that. Your things come to light, AllBall. We saw this at the end of the games. At the end of games is when Brunson is tired and dribbles out of bounds or throws a bad pass, or Hart shoots a brick, or Cat doesn't hustle on the rebound. The things that you don't do well show up at the end of games when you need your guys to tighten up. That ain't coaching. That's individual one. That's what it is. That's what championship teams do.
Yo, hold on, because that's a basketball opinion or a federal indictment. He said individual number one. That sounds crazy.
Look at Kobe Bryant.
Point, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Look at Kobe Bryant. Kobe worked on everything he didn't do well until he did it well. That's what you have to do. You have to make your negatives a positive. The Knicks, we've been talking about this with the Knicks for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Low basketball IQ. For the last 4.5, 5 years. When are y'all going to fix it?
I don't think 2 seasons ago that was the case, Fish. I think that's
no.
and we it was bad luck. But when is enough, bro? Because Cat is 10 years in the game. Jalen Brunson got 8 years in the game. These guys are in their prime. There is no they're gonna get this better. And this is who Mikal Bridges is gonna be. This is who OG.
This is who they are.
Yeah. So that's why I'm wondering how the team's gonna work. And Mike Brown, I want to see them work with him often. That's why Flea was saying the other day, and now you've been proven wrong, Flea. Thank you already. First night up to bat, bing bang. Yeah. You can't blame the coach. The coach took the blame himself. Them substitutions was trash. He sat Kolik's ass down. Yabusele 2 minutes. That's a part of it. Jordan Clarkson got it going. How do you get him in there? Fourth quarter, boom.
How was
That's
I
a
wrong?
part of it.
Tell me how I was wrong.
Because you said you can't blame the coach. It's only the players. And you lied. And you forgot. And you want him talking like it's a phone call.
Talk about the specific job of substitutions. Niggas ain't subbing themselves in and out of the game. So yeah, that's on the coach. But everything, yeah. Semantics always. Like anything that is going on in the basketball court right now is absolutely on the players. And I think at this point, here's the thing. Fuck Mike Brown. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about the guys right now. Fuck Mike Brown for a second. if OG makes the point is we got the same team as last year. If that point is made, then we got to start understanding and holding everybody else accountable on the basketball team. Forget Mike Brown, right? If the point is that we're running it back with the same guys, a little tinkers here and there, but the core is here, and the core got us all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, then we should be hitting the ground running once again. But that's just not the case, is all I'm saying. But hold everybody accountable. What Fish said is absolutely right. Everybody on the team has a deficiency that they're probably not worried about trying to improve. And if they did worry about improving it just a little bit, we would be a different ball club, right?
Who's your leader? Who's your leader of your team? Who's the leader?
You can't be questioning this 4 years later. It's big body.
Who's the leader of your team?
Hold on. So you all didn't see Brunson was not playing around today. I think he's done with all this talking, all the media shit. He called out Josh Hart yesterday. He's looking too much on his phone. He said that verbatim. That's his man. I don't want to hear about enough is enough. Like, you see him at the free throw line sweating, grimace on his face. I don't see the same Jalen Brunson either. He's a little bit past the whole championship expectation. He wants to win badly. And I seen him throw toe cat to go to the paint when they cross half court. He's starting to become a lot more vocal. And the things we talked about earlier, 3 games ago, Brunson is starting to perform. It's game number 6. I can't be mad when I seen improvements from Brunson, Clarkson, Hart, just black and white. He was a totally different player last game. 0 points. Yeah, more fouls than points and assists last game, and more than points and rebounds. So I can't even deny. It shouldn't even be an argument that Jalen Brunson is the man on his team.
Attitude reflects leadership. You can't key with me 24 hours, 23 hours of the day, and then you want to step on my neck that 24th hour. You got to be consistent. He got to be consistent with it.
I mean, niggas hated the Roommates podcast a long time ago. Niggas been
exactly. You can't.
Niggas was been saying
all that giggling they do on their podcast. Now you want to check me in the game?
But it's been trash. So I don't check for unless something goes viral. And the fact that you do have a podcast and he's still checking you, I like all that. So that means Brunson ain't got Mikal Bridges ain't got a problem. He's the one who had the big mouth last year with Tom Thibodeau. Let's not forget that. He called out OG, who seems to be a diva. That's my guy, but he's a diva, bro. All that passive, I'm not with that shit. Stop talking to me like that, OG. I'm gonna fuck with you. Ain't do shit in this league.
So look at this. Look at this, Fabian. Brunson, Bridges, and Hart played together in college, right?
Right.
Are those 2 guys that Brunson should have to check?
Yes.
Always. You've been teammates forever. You should know. You should know when it's time to man up, right? That's your man, right?
Right.
When is he gonna check the other guys?
Who
does he gonna check Cat? When he gonna check himself? When he gonna check himself? If he can't play man defense, then what they need to do is figure out how to play a zone like the Mavs did with Dirk. But they got to figure out something.
I think that was
he needs to look in the mirror.
One of the last plays of the game, they were up by 20. He was talking to Bridges and he missed an assignment, and Bridges told him how he missed it. It looked like he told him how he missed it, and Brunson looked frustrated, like, damn, I fucked that up, and they were up 20. So I think you're right. I think he's starting to check himself, but we are going to see the same thing Mikal Bridges did today. We might see that from Brunson and Cat because they have to break the ice on that. I think they're both pussyfooting on trying to tell each other what to do, and Brunson at some point. Fish, you call me if I say something crazy on the internet right now. You check me. So I can only imagine that Brunson has no problem checking his man for the last 20 years of his life, whatever it is. What do you think, Flea, before we get out?
But what they need to do, what championship teams do, is they have these little conversations when they go bowling, when they go hang out together as a team, like the Thunder, like Golden State, like those teams. The only way you're going to be able to, the only way you're able to go to jail and you don't like each other is if you just have superior talent like Shaq and Kobe.
But Flea, Draymond does that on
when you're that team.
He don't care where you at.
I think leadership goes a long way aside from just going and getting 30 every night. I think leadership goes from the top to the bottom. You should be able to get on the guys that you've played with since you were a Villanova Wildcat, and you should get on the guys that you're just now getting to play with in Jordan Clarkson. I think leadership is all encompassing. It's how you play, it's how you carry yourself, it's the things that you say in the media, it's the things that you say on the court, it's the things that you say in the locker room. It's everything. And I'm not saying Jalen Brunson is not a great leader, but I think the leadership quality, his leadership qualities, have to continue to grow. And a part of that is, where does he lack? Because we know how great he is. We know where he is in terms of offensive output and the spark that he's brought to the New York Knicks. But where are your deficiencies so that it does take us up to another level? And when that starts to happen, I think we're going to be fine. But I don't think anything should be in question about Jalen Brunson's leadership. I think it just needs to continue to elevate to a championship level.
I think today I saw.
But
I don't remember Jalen Brunson looking like that. Like he looked. And by the way, Flea, he looks lighter. He doesn't look. He used to look a little bit heavier to me. And today at the free throw, I'm like, oh, she looked like he lost some weight.
There's a few niggas that look heavy. Cat looks heavy. Cat could shed a couple. Get some off of him just a little bit. He looks a little top heavy. Mitch actually looks in pretty decent shape. Yabusele, we had a conversation about him already, right? There's certain guys on the team right now that look like they're playing their way into shape, and some guys look like they came into camp ready to go. So
this conversation, I will say, you got to have this conversation in the summer. Like if we sign Flea, I'm picking up Flea from the airport and I'm telling him what's expected of him when I pick him up from the airport before we ever hit the gym. Like you have these, like the conversations he's had with guys on the court should have been had before the preseason. That's when you have those conversations. That's when Kobe had that conversation with Ron Artest. We just got rid of my guy. Don't come in here and fuck it up. That's when you have those conversations. You may tell a guy you missed an assignment here and there during the game, but you don't check a guy in the game. That's already done before the season started.
But everybody ain't Kobe and everybody ain't Ron Artest. Like Jalen Brunson ain't Kobe,
everybody not a leader. You got to know your personnel. You got to know who you can talk to and how you can talk to them.
When did Kobe become a leader? You understand? Like that, Michael Jordan wasn't a great leader until later on. When he was a dick. Like and he was shy early on because there was a bunch of grown men in the locker room. So I think, remember, Brunson.
Well, Mike understood leadership coming from North Carolina, but Mike understood protocol coming from North Carolina and playing with the guys he played with. He knew there was a pecking order. So he came into the league as a dick. He came into the league as a dick simply because the guys that he was playing with weren't living up to the level of basketball that he just left from in college.
Bean was a leader at 17 years old.
Yeah.
Walked through, that was the problem. That was the problem, because a 17-year-old walking through the door in the NBA in the mid 90s, the late 90s, wasn't a thing for a guy to come in that young and want to take on so much leadership. So I mean I think that's a whole nother conversation. But if we're just talking about Brunson's leadership just needs to continue to elevate. I don't think there's anything wrong with how he's leading right now. I think he's doing the best job he could do. But now it's imploring guys to just be better at what they do. Karl Anthony Towns, like if we could see that there's dissension, who the fuck are we, right? If we could see that there's dissension, the fans are watching, we can see body language and all of that. That's something that they need to address, because if we could see it, then it's a real thing. So
I don't even think it's dissension. I think it's hesitation. They're hesitant on pussy. Like if I say, Flea's calling me after the show if I said something he don't like, he'll wait and be polite, or he'll try to take my head off on a live. But there's no hesitation there. They don't have your personality, neither one of them. And Kobe had more of your personality. and you have to figure that out. And I think it's going to be game to game. The same way we're giving Mike Brown game to game. We got to give Brunson this because I've never seen him look like he did tonight. That I can't front on.
Ball suckers.
But Fabian, that's why you have these conversations in the summer. That's why you have these conversations in the summer to where you can learn your teammates, learn who you can talk to. However, like with Cat,
Biggest show.
We can hear you.
yeah, like with Cat, if I'm having a conversation with Cat, I'm telling Cat in a calm way, hey, I need you to be here, 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 and here. I will get you the ball. You can do this later, but I need you to do this, this, and this now. I need that now. Some guys you have to pat them on the back and talk to them. Some guys you can grab their collar, but you learn that hanging out over the summer. You learn their personalities. You learn how to talk to them.
Laturia is showing you mad love.
I don't like how our is it a crime to hold Brunson accountable when he's the best player on the team?
No.
Like, is it a crime? Like y'all act like the best player, the leader on the team, can't ever get called out and be held accountable for the progress of the New York Knicks. Because when we win, it's gonna be Brunson's the god. But if we lose, it's gonna be a bunch of other niggas ain't shit. Like, nah, we gotta hold him accountable. He ain't devoid of reproach. Everybody in the chat, relax. Brunson can get pulled to the carpet too. Get the fuck
that's
out of
crazy because we saw the greatest players in the game get checked.
Like, stop this shit. Like, Brunson ain't doing something that is making us world beaters. He is a part of the progress. What are we talking about?
4 30-point games, kid. That's what I'm talking about. What's the next game, please?
Tomorrow against the Wizards.
Tomorrow,
back to back.
What the fuck, man? I'm just joking. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. 7 o'clock. What time is it? 7:30. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo.
Police Navidad, baby.
Yo, LB, we getting out of here. Say what's up, man.
What's good?
LB.
Good to talk to you, man. We gotta go to sleep. It's a weeknight, but not for me though. I'm getting drunk.
Oh damn. Yeah, I just came in here late because I heard some nonsense. OG said something about some Charlotte was looking good. I said, "Oh, you must not been watching Charlotte."
It's crazy.
I was like, "What games have you been watching?" Because everybody's been talking about how bad they've been playing. They've been playing pretty much AAU basketball. What are you talking about?
There wouldn't even be a Knicks Rehab if we was as bad as Charlotte, bro. This shit will be done with 3 years ago.
And I know what OG is looking for. I can read his mannerisms. I know what OG is looking for. It's like what a lot of other fans has been panicking when we lost those 3 games. They looking for a seasonal record like what Cleveland did last year, and I can tell that's what y'all really want. And I don't give a damn about none of that because I'm ready for the playoffs. We were 5-6 last year, and what happened? Like, what are we talking about? It's like, dog, we're 2 weeks into the season, 3 going on 3. Like, what do y'all look like? Like, that's why I wasn't even tripping about those 3 losses like that.
Yo, LB, man, you sound like a father of 6, man. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I got no kids. No kids.
He said no kids.
I'm sorry.
0.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, we gotta go, man. Yo, listen, tomorrow was the 9:30, 10 o'clock. This game started at 7, so we went on. Yeah, it'll be like 10 o'clock we get on. Beautiful. 9:30, 10 o'clock tomorrow. Knicks Rehab. We back. Thank y'all. Peace. AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.